sorted. Mature couples of flat share.
Naughty Saturday girl Linda's enough to make any man's dough rise, but not mine!
Must be clean and tidy.
If you smell anything untoward, don't worry. It's just me vanilla surprise. It tends to drip when on.
Get on well with the neighbours.
Simon and I need to be alone to have a little chin wag. Wag!
And be available to move to BBC1 on Friday night at 9:30. Gimme, 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 a brand new series starts this Friday. Checking out the weather view now on BBC1 with Michael Fish.
Hello there, if you've just come in, you've probably noticed it's pretty chilly in many parts of the country. Mind you, it's not as cold here as it was earlier on in Romania, for instance, where the temperature fell to a record -6 degrees. It's been pretty cold in many of those southeastern areas of Europe. Skopje down to -3. Hardly surprising though, because skies across the southeastern corner of Europe have been pretty clear, and indeed that's probably one of the best places to go for the sunshine. Most of the Mediterranean enjoying some sunshine earlier on, but when we head into Spain we run into the cloud, and further north off the picture there's quite a lot of cloud across the British Isles. So it is chilly at the moment in southern and eastern parts of Europe, but actually much milder weather is going to be flooding across from the west in the next few days, certainly for much of the week. A hint here of it turning colder again perhaps towards the weekend. So we keep the sunshine in the southeastern areas, milder conditions with outbreaks of rain across the British Isles and Scandinavia, heading further and further in as time goes on, and of course pulling those temperatures up. It's very similar in the United States. They've had some record early snows in some parts, and we've got some low temperatures, widespread frost, but there too, as the week goes on, it gets milder and milder, and certainly by the latter part of the week, no sign of any frost at all. That's because this area of high pressure is going to continue to pull the winds up from the south, coming up from the warm Gulf of Mexico, so obviously the temperature is going to rise, and with the high pressure many places will be fine and dry. Now we're going to look for high pressure across the British Isles. That low moves away, the other one skips across into Scandinavia, and we get high pressure across the south for a time. It does give ground for a while, but then another area of high pressure moves into southern parts later on in the week. So we're going to find, I think, a north-south split. Northern areas rather unsettled, often wet and windy, the south quieter and brighter and drier. Now there's a little bit of fly in the ointment at the moment, because across the south of the country there's some clouds and outbreaks of rain, one or two fairly heavy bursts of rain. That's going to last for the rest of the night, as will the showers in the northwestern corner of Scotland. In between, with broken clouds, ending up chilly, as I said at the beginning, there will be some patches of fog and frost before the night's out, but milder in the south under the cloud and rain, and with the breeze and showers in the north. There's Sunday's picture, the area of high pressure covering the south. That rain looks as if it'll slowly slip away during the course of the morning, dying out in the process, so there will be brighter weather easing in during the course of the day, so most places eventually having some sunshine. For the rest it's going to be quite sunny, except that it is in the northwestern half of Scotland, where occasional showers will give way to more general cloud and rain later on in the day, and quite windy there too. But after a chilly start, temperatures should pick up quite nicely further south, 15 or 16 degrees. Into Monday we keep the high pressure across the south, but a quite active weather front moving in towards that northern part of Scotland. So as the day wears on, that northern area of Scotland is going to get wetter and windier. There'll be gales eventually, even severe gales, and some of that rain could work its way later on into Northern Ireland. But most parts of England and Wales, after some early fog, will again be fine and dry. That front, though, heads southwards on Tuesday, bringing a temporary band of rain a little bit further south. That's it. I'll very good back to you.
Andy DL.
I'm doing my job, how I've always done it.
When it comes to murders and blunted of truncheon.
They were very upset.
Dad is upsetting. So I'm no longer able to deal with suspects under 30, in your opinion.
I like to shake people up.
Well, sorry, is that your fault? Well, kiss it better and stick it in your gob with the other one, eh?
See what drops.
Is there something you're not letting on? Like what? You tell me.
What makes him a good copper? I do.
What's wrong with you? Been eating a lemon. Can I have a word in private, Andy?
Take the rough with the smooth.
DL and Plasco.
The new series starts Monday at 8:30 on BBC1.
It sounds well, sir. Cheers, player.
Oi! Come here! Come! What have you got there? I hear that! I don't know. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm lively! Suppose you think this is funny?
There's a time and a place for comedy. Save it for Mondays! Comedy, Monday nights from 9 on BBC2.
I'm reading Nostradamus at the moment, mainly for the erotic bits, but you wouldn't believe how accurate some of these predictions are. Now, where is it? Hitler, atomic bomb, atomic kitten, threat of Ann Whitaker. Here it is. There will come a show on Friday night that will change the face of television. Hosted by a man loved by women and, yes, by men. And he shall bring order where there is chaos and laughter where there is the one known as Richard Whiteley, the Beast. There will be great music and great guests, and his voice shall be heard throughout the land. Heed his name, O TV generations to come, for he shall be called Des O'Connor. Well, I'd watch.
The unpredictable Jonathan Ross starts Friday at 10:35 on BBC One. Come on, don't be shy. Let's see you dance with BBC One.
A full half hour of naughty, subversive beat music. It's still number one. It's Top of the Pops.